Hi guys, I wanted to make a quick video on how to run an event. So it's probably your first time running an event. You want to go into the event with confidence, and I just want to show you real quick how I run my events. First, you'll need to make an organizer account. I'm going to go through this really quickly. Put in all your information here and sign in and register. Alright, once you're logged in, first thing to do is go to printable resources, go here to sign-in sheet, and you'll see the sign-in sheet here. It's really helpful for running events because it already asks for the player's first name, last name, email. So when you're adding new players to the event, it's really easy. Alright, once you're ready to start your first event, go to Tournament, Add Tournament. I'm going to go through this very quickly, but just put first tournament in for the name. You can put an image in there, you can put a description about the event. Put an address, that's where the pin's going to show up on the front page of the website. Max players, it's going to default to 2. If it's singles, 1v1, put a 1 here. If it's more, 3, 4, just put the number of players on a team there. Select the game, we're going to do beer pong, we'll do elbow rules. If you do a weekly event, it'll automatically repopulate this, so you'll only have to put in the settings once. It's actually a really nice feature. So we'll just do a single event for this tutorial video. Single, double, elimination, or round robin. We'll just do double. A new feature, you can do random partners. We're just going to do default though. And then lastly, multi-partner. This isn't a multi-partner event, but if it is, you can do that there. Entry fee is $5. Once you've created your event, you'll land on the participants page. Here I just add in teams as they sign up. Add in Splash Bros. And you'll see it'll start populating the list here. When you're about ready to start the tournament, I usually add in a couple late teams. That way if anybody signs up late, I can get them into the tournament. So I just put those in as numbers. So let's put 4 late signups. Don't worry about adding players to teams right now. Usually this is kind of a stressful point when you're trying to get the tournament going on time and you have people still trying to sign up. So what I do is I just put in the teams, put in the late teams, and start the tournament. Once you start the tournament, I usually navigate to the brackets tab, and I move teams around. That way buys aren't playing in the first round. That way I can get as many games on tables as possible during the first games. So you just click and drag, and there we go. Now I head to the game manager tab, and I'm going to want to load up tables. I add up to as many tables as I have. I run 5 tables at my events. Add whatever you want, and just click and drag and drop. You'll notice that a timer starts. I use that for forfeits or when a game's gone too long and I need to end it. So load those up. And now if I want to mark a winner, so say Splash Bros won on table 1, you just click that tab, hit Splash Brothers, and they move on. You can also run from the brackets tab by placing a W for a win. I like the game manager, it just has everything right there. So now let's say I didn't have any late signups, so 1 now becomes a forfeit. So how to do a forfeit match is you click on the loser who's going to forfeit. So 1 is going to forfeit and Splash Bros is going to move on. With forfeits, when you're doing rank and stats, forfeits don't count for rank or stat at all. So your rank won't go up or down, you won't get any wins, you won't get any losses for that. Let's say Mark and Justin want to change their team name. So we'll head back to the participants tab, go to Mark and Justin, and just replace it. Usually play as 256. So you enter their new team name and hit save. A little pop-up will show you that it actually saved. So now that you're running the tournament, you're moving along, it's less stressful now, you don't have people signing up, whatnot. Now's the time that I would go to the participants tab and add players to teams. So we got Kevin and Aaron. So first you navigate to which team you'd like to add people to. And first I would search the database for them. See if either you have added them or somebody else has added them to the database already. There's Kevin. So click his name and he's added to the team. We'll do the same for Aaron. Now say Team Ramrod, they want to sign up for an account. They're not in the database already. So let's say Steve Terry. And then you need his email address, put that in, and you'll add player. It'll add him to the database, and it'll add him to the team automatically. It's important to keep in mind that not every team is going to have players on it, and that's okay. It won't screw up the ranking. Their rank will just be taken at 500. So basically a random player off the street has a rank of 500. So everyone's ranks will go up and down according to how they played against that team. Something to keep in mind also is this process will speed up a lot after your first event. Your first event, you're going to be signing up a lot of players. Another thing you can do is try to have the players sign up on their own. They can do that from their phone. They just go to the website, Tournament-Wizard.com, put in all their information, and then they'll already be in the database, which will save you time. But in the future, after your first and second event, this process can be really fast. I already know who's in the database, who I've already added. So like in the middle of the tournament, I just go to all the teams, 256 Mark. I know Mark's in the system already, add them to the event. A couple of last bit of tips. Say you make an error, say team 2 won, but actually that team didn't win. You can actually use this undo button to revert one step at a time and click the right winner. Or you can go from here. So in your completed games, you can see all the games that you completed. You can make a quick adjustment here. So instead of team 3 winning, it was actually Eddie and Ramon. So in case of loss of internet, the first thing I do is go onto my mobile device and log in to Tournament Wizard and start running the tournament from my phone. Once internet's restored, I go back, make sure to refresh the page, because basically anything that you put in, it'll actually let you run the whole tournament out, but anything that you put in isn't saved. So if you navigate to another tab, it'll go back to where it was when it last had internet. So something to keep in mind. So once all the games are finished, head over to the standings tab. The standings tab shows wins, losses, and the rank change for each player. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to enter the total prize. So for me, I run first place gets $80 cash, and second place gets $20 cash. Once you're done there, hit save tournament data, and you've just run your first tournament. I think you'll find that the website is extremely easy to use and will be the talk of all your players. If you have any questions about running tournaments that I didn't go over in this video, please email me at tournamentwizard@gmail.com. Thank you.